Welcome, everyone. Welcome to day 86 of the tip of the day. Today, I wanted to continue on the tip that I had offered maybe yesterday. We were talking about all the resentment, maybe hurt feelings that everyone has for their parents as they were young, and maybe they encountered some trauma, some kind of um, hurt feelings, right? So we were talking about that. So I had referenced this meditation that Carolyn Mays has. It was handed to us as part of the course. I think it is the Science of Medical Intuition or something. And it was like an introductory course by Carolyn Mays. And in there, one of the meditations that Sounds True offered was Carolyn Mays taking us through this evening meditation. And I find that it is like, I wish everybody had a way of following what that evening meditation is, because she takes us through our chakras, like the seventh chakra, the sixth chakra, the fifth chakra. She takes us through all the chakras. And then she says at the seventh chakra, the piece that she, let me backtrack a little bit. So one of the things that I noticed during the posts that were posted, we are if we say we are following Eckhart Tolle's teachings, right? And people are posting, I want to hold resentment, or I want to hold all this hurt that I experienced from my parents since I was young. Well, the piece that Carolyn Mays talks about in this meditation is now think that you're feeling hurt. Think that you're feeling anger. Think that you're sitting all the time and stewing in something in the past, whatever happened to you in the past, as a 4-year-old, as a 6-year-old, as an 8-year-old, or a 9-year-old. So you're stewing in it. What Carolyn May says, when we start to focus on the 7 chakras, she says, review your day and see what type of investments you made in your day. Where did you let your energy be drained? She calls it energy gets leaked, right? I'm paraphrasing here. So I would recommend that to everyone. Like, if you're stewing and you're feeling all this hatred or all this frustration, what Dr. Joe calls you're living by the hormones of stress. You are either annoyed, you're frustrated, you get into traffic, you're frustrated, you get to work, you're getting annoyed, you're getting irritated, you're showing frustration there. So you're living by the hormones of stress throughout your day. You are not at peace. And this is what Eckhart is teaching, to be at peace no matter what is going on in the world, to be in a state of peace and tranquility, be in a state of harmony. So I would recommend that everybody look at their investment that they made in the day, every day. Like, at the end of the day, evaluate your day and see where all you had this hurt feeling, where all you had this regurgitating of your trauma, where all did you have frustration. And that's where your energy is getting drained. Another way of expressing the same thing, what Dr. Joe Dispenza says, is we are supposed to have like a 3 to 8 meter wide torus field around us. When our heart and brain are in coherence, we are supposed to have a huge field around us of coherence as we move around. Now, as we are experiencing these hormones of stress, this hormone of anger, this hormone of frustration, that torus field just shrinks over and over again. So that's my tip for today is look at yourself and actually experience, well, how did I spend my day? What did I do in my day? What type of investment in my energy did I make? Did I hurt somebody? This is another thing Carolyn May says. Did I hurt somebody? And she says, then your spirit is leaking. So she says, call your spirit back. If you hurt somebody because you had a heavy pain body and all the anger and frustrations like exploded out of you and you hurt somebody, then that is like a energy leakage. So every day, evaluate your day, see what type of investments you made, and the next thing she says is work on forgiveness, right? So you go from your seventh chakra, what type of investment did you make in your energy? Were you kind today? Were you what type? Keep monitoring your emotional state. If you have enough level of presence, keep monitoring your emotional state throughout the day, and then do a evaluation of your day at the end of the day. How was I throughout the day? And if you hurt somebody, then bless them, and through the blessing, call your spirit back. So embody your whole self, be in presence, right? I love that tip that yeah, you may have, your pain body may have one, like when I evaluate my day, I would not have hurt anybody. And if so there is no calling the spirit. So I want y'all to get to that point where you evaluate your day and you have not hurt anybody. If more than hurt, you've always given, like you've been in a state of gratitude throughout the day. You've been in an elevated state of emotion all throughout the day. That's what I want all of you to experience. But so far, from what I saw in the post, people were resentful of their parents, people were resentful of their relatives. So what I would say is call your spirit back. That hurt feeling is not hurting the other. That hurt feeling that you are inflicting upon the other is going to affect you. It's going to, that means the environment is, Dr. Joe Dispenza says, then that means the environment is signaling your genes. And every time this person comes around, you are experiencing this contraction, you're experiencing this anger, and you are downregulating your genes, is what Dr. Joe Dispenza says. If you're downregulating your genes, then you are bringing on disease state. Our cells are getting like our entropy, right? Entropy is, instead of syntropy, entropy is being created in our body. So be very, very careful about, you know, the ego says, I'm loving this judgment. I'm loving being resentful of my parents. I'm loving being resentful of my ex-husband. I'm being loving, or husband. I'm loving this. That's what the ego feels superior in that judgment. You know, always ego is about, you know, we kind of think that ego is, oh, this person has a luxury car like Mercedes or BMW, and now they have an ego about it. They say, oh, look at me, I have such a huge house, or look at me, I have such a huge car. No, even this small thing of holding a resentment is ego, because in that moment that we had that mental thought and had that resentment, we are putting down another. In reverse, that is also signaling that we are experiencing a sense of lack and incompleteness. It's pointing back to us that we are experiencing a sense of lack and incompleteness. And out of that sense of lack and incompleteness, we have the urge to put another down. And that's why we are holding resentment. I'm hoping everybody understands why Eckhart is saying, drop all your resentment. Any mental construct that you may have, drop it. Any assumption you have, drop it. Any belief you have, drop it. Any mental thought about what is happening in reality, drop it. And the more you keep dropping these mental constructs, the more freedom, the more peace and harmony you will bring to yourself. Because ultimately, the goal of my intention for this group is peace, harmony, and abundance for all. So I'm wishing that y'all can invite that peace and harmony and abundance for yourself. So the tip for today, evaluate your day, see where you've made investments in your energy, and call your spirit back by blessing the other person. What choices you've made. This is another thing that Carolyn May says. Did you make the right choices? Were you in integrity when you made the choices? And the third thing is, she said, work on your forgiveness. The same thing that I said yesterday, give them a basket of rose petals. Give yourself a basket of rose petals and say you meet them on the spirit level at night, and ask for forgiveness. Say that both of us need to work on forgiveness. Let's work on forgiveness together. So that is my tip for today, that look at your energies. And I'm wishing some people make the decision to no longer hold the resentment, no longer hold the anxiety, the anger, the frustration, all the so-called, Abraham Hicks has a scale of emotions. These are like the low frequency emotions, and they will always drain your energy. Like Dr. Joe says, your energy field will reduce, and eventually cause you disease. So I've talked a lot about quite a few different things, from Dr. Joe to Carolyn Mace. I'm hoping you'll take something and apply. Please do comment on the video and let me know if there was something that was was an aha moment and y'all were able to apply in the next few days. And I will have another tip for you very soon. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic day. Much love, many blessings. Eternally grateful to all of you for your love and support. Thank you so much. Bye.